So here's a map of Pegtown. Um, right here is downtown. Over here is like the Ocean District. Up here, well, it's used to be called the Ocean District because it used to be by ocean. Now it's a river. Over here, it's kind of like the neighborhood district. I don't really have a name for this. So like everything's kind of divided by a mountain right here. On top of the mountain are these cherry trees. Um, Over here is the race district where we're gonna start. Over here is Elizabeth, which is the old Pegtown. Well, kind of where Pegtown started, like right about here. Kind of just grew out. And up here is the Peg Energy Arena, and up here is the Twin Lakes District. There's some houses out there. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Here we are in the race district. Here we're going to start at the Peg State Speedway. Right now it's kind of like a waterway, but it's kind of like a NASCAR course. I built it a little bit ago, so it's not really that great. I would not want to be taking turns in this at all in real life, but yeah, so here it's just kind of like where it goes through, and right over here we have pit lane, which is kind of accurate. This is actually a pig racing course, so you'd have a peg right here, a peg right here, and a peg right here, and a peg right there, for dedicated for each few laps. And then I have all the seating, stadium, all that, and kind of the boxes up here. Over here is kind of like more like a GP course, Grand Prix course. Kind of just go through here. Go through here. Or it could be like a go-kart course, maybe. I don't know, I haven't tried it. Yeah. And over here, included in the race district, is the city airport. There is a, like, kind of state airport, or like a, kind of for this area, this whole area of the world. Kind of airport for that, but this is like the city airport. So you fly in, come in, get your baggage from Pegtown, and you kind of get a good view of the city, right there. Here's the air traffic control tower, and we have an actual airplane, which they stuck to fly in the mod. Over here we have a drag racing place. What is happening? I get the airplane. Here's the drag racing place. Yeah. So drag racing goes on here. It's kind of like a horse thing, actually. So then the horse just kind of goes over, jumps over, jumps over, jumps over, and whoever gets to the end first wins. And yeah, it's very nice. And over here in our race district, we also have a Buc-ee's, which I believe is on this side of the... Buc-ee's is a Texas... Okay, this has to stop. What is this glitch about? Texas countries is like, what the heck? Buc-ee's is like a Texas store. They're building one out in Oklahoma, I believe, and they've had one in They have one in Springfield, Missouri, and then there's a whole bunch of them in Texas. They're the best place ever. We have a few Buc-ee's throughout Peg State. There's one over there in Grand City, but we don't want to go over there. We're in Pegtown. Over here we have the tennis courts, where basically tennis matches go on because the Olympics are held. The Indoor Island or the Indoor World Olympics are held in Pegtown, as Pegtown is the biggest city. So yeah, you basically watch your tennis match, and then... Alright, so here we have I-20. Oh, I believe this is I-120. I-120. I-220. I've lost my mind. I-220 runs out to the northern grasslands. Whole bunch of farms, some bigger houses out there. I live out there. Well, my country house is out there. Well, no, it's kind of more like the piney area, but yeah, you guys don't know that. Over here, we have McDonald's. Kind of like McDonald's. That's what we call it. This has to stop. Yeah. Go in here and eat. This is ridiculous. Ultra Inn. It's not even finished yet. I have not finished Ultra Inn yet. Just another hotel. Here's a Chevy dealership, because we love Chevy. Basically they sell your cars here, and then all that. And then you have the cars right here. Very big cars for the roads that I have. I built these roads without knowing what the mod cars would look like. Let's head over here to Elizabeth. Here's a railroad track that goes through here. Goes through town. Kind of like an interchange right here. The Peg Energy Arena. I'll show you guys that in a second. So here, Route 74 goes into the city. It's the first streets. Elizabeth Street right here. Here's a brick house right here. Kind of an example of what some of the houses around here look like. Yeah, these are pretty old houses. I'd say I started building in 2018 in Pegtown. Originally I was planning Pegtown to be like a little tiny town outside of inner city, but obviously that did not happen. This is the first IHOP here in Pegtown. And it seems a tree has grown right through it. And here's the school, the old school in Pegtown. There used to be a gigantic crater in here, but now there isn't. Because I blew up a stadium. Yeah. I believe this was like the junior high. Here's some more houses. Pegtown Boulevard. Goes into the Peg Energy Arena right here. Very nice place. Right by Inter Island 39, where this goes into that gigantic thing of interchanges. I'll bring you in here. This was the second stadium for the Intercity Inters. It's more closer to Intercity than it is Pegtown, actually. It's a nice place. It has wood seats. It's a better upgrade than the one that's in Intercity. Yeah. Play basketball, have fun. But then this place got decommissioned in 2020 in favor of the Orange Cross Arena, which is in the Ocean District. Yeah, we'll get back on Pegtown Boulevard right here under the Elizabeth Expressway. Oh, this is like a water slide. It's pretty old. Yeah, you kind of flow down it. Over here is the college-ish, kind of. I haven't really finished it yet, but it's in progress right now. This is the college. You'd go in, you'd go to your lectures, library, and then there's just some houses over here. Or this house right here. Go and show you this house. Pretty basic house. The houses in Pegtown are inspired off of the Midwest architecture houses, / California houses, because of the places I've lived. And this place Pegtown kind of reminds me where I kind of live. Not now, but like the places I used to live. Minnesota. It's a combination between like northern Midwest and southern California. Because those are the two places I've lived. Besides here in Oklahoma. Oklahoma's kind of reflected by the outskirts of town and the countryside. Here we'll go into more of Elizabeth. Yeah, that's pretty much it. These are houses right here. And over here is the Lake District. This is Pig Lake. Very nice lake. It's got like a few houses on it. Come out here. Come look at the pond. And then over here you have the city. Yeah. The city did not used to be this close to the lake. It used to be very far away. It used to be like way over there. Way over there. It's kind of like a swampy kind of lake. It's very nice though. We go over here. We have the man-made lake, which I believe is called. It's just called. Oh yeah, Shep Springs. Shep Springs. I built this back in 2019, so it's pretty old. Here you can kind of like sit and eat, kind of look over both the cities. Pegtown's right there, inner city, and then Pegtown. That's the relevance to how close they are. Okay, there's a horse stuck in there, and yeah, then a bridge goes over here. And there's the little town of Ryan right there. I'll give a tour of that maybe later. Here's kind of like a place where you can catch your own fish and eat it and dine and all of that. It's a very nice place. Very sophisticated. And then you come in here. The railroad track crosses through here. And then we will move on to the capital, which is pretty nearby. Here's the capital. It's the kind of like the nation capital. It's on Benny Street. It's next to Baljeet's Indian Food. 3235 Benny Street. So it's like the nation capital. This is where I live. Of course, because I'm the nation capital. Here's a tree out here. It's the Journey to Intercity tree, because whenever I originally spawned into this world, I spawned in, like right over here in Ocean District. And, well, Ocean District, none of Pegtown was here. It was just complete barren wasteland. Or just barren land. So it's the Journey Intercity tree, because this is a sign that I put up long ago that said Intercity 62 miles, back when this whole area used to just be a straight field. Let's change the time of day to sunrise. Journey Intercity tree. During the Great Agricultural Era in northeastern Inter-Island, caravans of people travel between Pidgeopolis and Intercity. That's the old name of where present-day Ocean District is. The common route was right through an empty stretch of land we nowadays call Pegtown. So yeah, this whole place used to just be a big empty stretch of land. So here's the nation capital right here. You got a little portion of me. I used to be like an Enderman character until they kind of removed it, and then I did not like that at all. There's the outskirts of Pegtown over there, but we'll go ahead and give you guys a tour of the capital. Inter-Island Supreme Court, United Nations. President of Inter-Island. Me, Interboss. Donald Trump, Vice President. That's before Donald Trump went haywire. I built this in 2021. Well, maybe he's always been haywire. We have Vladimir Putin, and then Britt Peterson as the chairman for the United States, and then Kim Jong-un from North Korea, and al-Baghdadi from Afghanistan. This is from my 2021 political understanding, so please don't attack me. Here you look up, and we have a beautiful kind of view of the glass roof. It's a very nice place. There's a bed and all of that. This is where I'm supposed to be living, but sadly that's not the case. I live in nicer houses. Yeah. Over here, what does the sign say? Inter-Island capital, please check in. So we have important business that goes on here. Right here we have the PG's armor shop, which is my dad's armor shop. This is one of the oldest buildings in Pegtown. Basically just an armor shop. All this armor. Yeah. This from whatever we built on the Wii U. I built on the Wii U, so 2023 actually, if you wouldn't guess. Then I switched over to Switch, and then I switched over to this, because I could not play on the Switch, because it was terrible. Here's I-550. Kind of the interstate that runs through Elizabeth. I guess we'll focus over here. Here is a boat dealership. They all went missing. F1 boat, drift boat, and all that. Gran Turismo Avenue, named after Gran Turismo. Here's an Ultra Inn. Very nice. We'll finish this area, and then we'll make another video. Here's the post office. Back when the city was way smaller. Kind of like a Golden Corral, but a Golden Peg. I barely go in here. Like, I never go in here at all. It's kind of like the buffet. I might tear this place down to build something else. It's kind of ugly. Here is the Red Roof Inn. It's a hotel. Rooms are pretty nice. Oh, hello. Very nice, very nice. That's what all the rooms look like. And on the other side, it's the exact same thing. It's one of my favorite hotels. Just because of the way it's built. And then over here we have a strip mall. Next to the bowling alley. Gus's Pool Supplies. Mature Group Store. Sub and stuff. And then nothing's going on here. This is the old desert temple. Peg Bowl, bowling alley. Here's a shop right here. Oh, mechanic shop. And then over here we have a very cool store. I got this off of a Minecraft tutorial in 2019. Leo's Music and Coffee, like a music store. I have all these music options. All the discs are broken. So I'm sure they're just destroyed discs. They don't exist anymore, sadly. What else is there here? Oh, here's the parkour place. You can do some parkour and get to the top, you win. Yeah, I built it for that. And then, I guess we can move on. Oh, here's a bread store. And, here's a house. Oh, here's the Pegtown Visitor Center from 2019. Here's a very crunchy map, because this was ported over the Wii U edition. The last time I updated this place was the Wii U edition. Kind of like all the attractions. Space Needle. The Space Needle is that thing. Inspired off the Space Needle in Seattle. Yeah. So our next destination will be downtown, and that will be in another video, which I'll be uploading very soon.